Oh, have you disconnected your phone?
I have not, so thank you for reminding me.
Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome.
Hello.
Oh, hello everyone.
Hello.
Welcome. My mic was muted for a second. Every time we'll do that.
You can't have a
It's
stream without
actually
a little bit of scuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It wouldn't be a D&D without. It wouldn't be a Heidelin D&D campaign if I didn't scuff it at least once every session. Yeah. Anyways, welcome everyone. We're on episode 5 of Twin Tales, and
Maybe.
pretty much. Do you guys want to do a recap, or do you want me to do the recap?
I can.
Yes.
You can,
You want
but
me
do
to?
you want to?
I've got it working on other stuff at the moment, but I can if you need.
Wait, let me just say this. I'm in like 8 campaigns or running games. I don't want to ever do the recap.
Starts reciting some other campaign. It's like, I didn't know that happened.
Right.
Exactly. And this is why I listen to everybody else's recap. I'm like, oh, right, that is what happened last time.
Don't ask
fair.
me, because if you ask me, I'll try to subtly slip in that you passed us 5,000 gold each, and that we actually all leveled up, and then I'll just gaslight you into trying to get more powerful over here. So
Oh, he didn't give us all confidence bonuses?
we all got
Hey.
expert tools for every skill.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty, well, last time on episode 4, the party successfully defeated the Ruin Elemental, destroying it, and they were able to jump down into this ruin. Just making sure the stream chat is good. Okay, cool.
Yes.
And after, doing some investigation, they finding all the magical items. They were able to find this hidden. It's like a hidden door that, like a grate, or something that lifts up, and some snow does seep through. And it was the help with, I think Oz found that with doing some searching around.
A little bit of roguey skills thrown
Yeah.
into the mix.
After descending, I believe like somewhere around 50 feet underground, you guys made it to this first floor, and you guys saw that there was yet another floor below. You guys found some notebooks. You fought some monsters down here, and generally it is exploration time, or perhaps it's rest time, because you guys did talk about wanting to do some rest and try to figure out what these notebooks are, or what is actually happening here.
Yeah, and not only that, but we actually found a good place to rest. There was a room that was big enough to hold. I want to say it was Xenia's secure shelter.
Mhm.
So we were like, why be out in the elements?
Well, with that being said, I'll bring you guys to the map, and this is where you guys were last left off. Boom. There you go. You guys should be over here. Interesting. Okay. And yeah, you defeated this creature. You gave it bad rolls. It was very unlucky. It didn't even stand a chance against the 5 of you epic warriors.
The epic warriors.
Though, with that being said, is it time to rest, or is it time to continue venturing forward?
I mean, I've still got enough spell slots to keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Is it
look
late?
as you know energetic as when we first got down here. I want to say it was already half or like midway through the day when we got to the ruins, and we've been here for depending on how long Highland says we've been exploring the area, but I know we've been taking a little bit of our time in the rooms to find if there are traps or if there are valuable treasures. We haven't found much of either, or nothing that really stands out as far as traps or incredible treasures. Several books, which I'm sure that Zenny would say is the treasure. But
Of course it's the treasure. Is there any other treasure that you found down here?
just
What
the
could be greater
friendship
than
we had
knowledge?
all along.
Dallas
Wait,
rolls
what?
her eyes at you
No,
audibly.
I read a book. My parents said that was a treasure that they had. Anyways,
You read
yeah,
a
we could
book?
keep going.
You're right.
I read. Just because I don't cast spells doesn't mean I don't know how to read.
Oh, that's sweet. You'll get there eventually.
Dallas is trying to not laugh out loud at this conversation.
Would have
Yeah,
known
it
you
is.
read.
Oh, sorry, Lemon.
Would have known you read.
Nobody knew.
Nobody do.
Well, you guys probably still have. I would say like less than half the day left,
Okay.
right? Like, I think you guys took 4 hours to travel here, then searching around for maybe an hour or two. So I'd say like you have 3 or 4 hours left of daylight.
How are you feeling,
Or
Ashmore? Getting tired yet?
Um, we could rest in cases we plan on exploring more of the ruins, especially since there's more levels below. It's probably best that we, with what we know so far, we replenish our abilities and prepare what we'll most likely need for advancing.
Or we can just explore more.
I can agree to that to an extent. Maybe finish off this first floor.
We haven't seen the whole of this floor yet.
Yeah, we can do that. There's no reason for us to push. Good safe practices are what allows us to keep working for the college and the Unimind. If we just push ourselves to the limit every day, I think that sets us up for harm.
I mean, it could.
There you go.
It's not the worst thing. Although that is how I lost my arm.
Yeah, so in order for Zania
There
not
in
to
no
lose any
way
more
in
limbs,
any world ever would I ever believe. There's no way that I would ever believe that you would have sacrificed a limb for a little bit of extra learning and knowledge. I just like roll my eyes as hard as I can sarcastically.
Ah, well, then you clearly don't know me very well.
And I knew it would go right over. Right over.
just as planned.
Yeah, right.
Alrighty. Well,
Okay. Yeah. I forget which direction the this is me, not Oz. Oz has enough survival to kind of remember the layout. What direction do we need to move our characters to, everybody?
Give me a second.
To get back to that room to set up a camp?
No, I think that
Or-
there's more to explore on this floor, right?
Oh, yeah.
I
think it
it's
was,
I thought that there
up
was
here.
a
I
hallway
guess.
over here.
I follow you.
I think
Uh,
where
Yeah,
the
all
stairs
there.
is, there's
I don't know
like
where you
more-
went to follow you.
Yeah,
To the
more
northeast.
We haven't gone up yet.
everyone is wandering through the dungeon. following each other closely. I know
Yeah, could
I know you
you
guys are
move me for a bit right now? Yeah.
what was that?
Could you move me for a little bit? I am having
Oh
some
yeah,
stuff in back. Yeah.
there you go. That would be
Would it
$5
be
per move.
possible to
I'm
give
not going in the front.
no.
Oz the ability to move Delith?
Oh, yeah.
I can
Yeah,
do that.
let
Sure.
Polo
You
go
can?
in front.
No, I'm sure it could be.
I mean, I know I can move you, and you said you could move me last time.
I can.
Move both of us.
Let's see. Oz.
Oh, did we even go up?
Yeah, we didn't go up. Yeah.
No, we didn't check up
I'm
here.
just gonna do Daleth.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. I can.
You should be able to control Oz, and then Daleth. Oz should
For me,
be able to control. Edit. Oz. Okay. You guys should be able to control each other.
That's not. Why does my token keep spinning? It's crazy.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that in a while.
Nope. Just spin.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, with Deleth's light, Oz will continue, kind of like passively looking for traps.
Yeah. You'll notice that surprisingly there doesn't even look to be there aren't any traps. Like this place doesn't look like it's set up to have like any traps on this floor. It looks like just like a
Awesome.
general area.
How far is this from? Please.
No signs of life down here. I see
No,
tables, potential chests, but
the only life or like maybe there is rats
Oh my
every
God.
now and then, or bugs, or like that somehow withstand the cold, or maybe they're coming from the ground. But you will find that there are like skeletons of like smaller creatures, then you can assume that they are the gnomish people. And they're lying around here and there.
Oh wait.
Mm.
Because so there are skeletons of the gnomes here.
There are.
Oh,
Hmm.
right now.
Okay,
Bill,
so
you
it
have
was
the
just the
ability to speak
other
with that.
portion of the body that. Oh, or the other portion of the
I-
rune where there were
I
no
don't have a
bodies.
desire to talk to people I don't know who are dead on a regular basis. So no, I don't have that spell.
I have quite a few places to use this.
Uh,
Use my power on once this is explored.
but I'm just trying to
skeletons.
clarify. So last session you said there were no bodies.
Wait, was there? What, there wasn't? Hmm.
Yeah.
He told us there was one.
No.
No, that was that was a little doodle on the bucket.
Because
Oh,
inside the
yeah, there's
ruins,
that.
there are no bodies, but signs of an intense battle. So is this just like, oopsies, DM
Maybe
has
I
a
just like
thousand things going on?
yeah, maybe I
Or
just forgot.
it happens.
False Hydra. We're in the false Hydra already.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Not
not
even the
again.
DM controls what you guys see.
This one is a big room.
Oh,
Oh
In
my
nice
gosh,
here,
kitchen.
cabbages over there.
in here you'll find a storage area with there's like some kilns for smithing. There looks to be there's like flour sacks, some more equipment, and there's two big barrels of something.
What's the state of the equipment?
It's not great. it's pretty easy to assume that whatever is on this level is like gutted, right? Because there's probably been monsters or people who have already been down here.
The easiest level to scavenge.
Yeah.
I also don't have make whole, just because I know it's coming.
I could put a house in here.
You could.
You could put 2.
Just saying.
I'd like to go and appraise the liquid in the giant barrels.
Yeah.
Could be something different.
Yeah,
Oh,
give me an
no.
appraise check.
It's 1,000-year aged milk.
Oh. Oh.
18.
18.
Yeah, I just rolled well. I'm not great about appraise.
Oh,
Let me
would you like me
check.
to aid you?
Yeah, go ahead.
What are we looking at again?
Appraise for the liquid in the barrels. Just kind of see what it is.
Take a taste.
I just needed to know if it somehow could relate to my crafting, but no, it doesn't. I'll give you a +2.
All right.
+2. I'll do 20. Dirty 20.
All right. You search in the first barrel, and you're able to gather that this is garnet wine dwarven.
I know there will be wine in here.
I'll put it into the Roll20 chat to tell you how it's spelt, but that's how it is. It's a big old barrel.
Yep,
Is it
just,
full?
A red,
There
full-bodied
is
red.
small remains of liquid in there. It's not full.
Is there enough to drink?
There would be enough to get a couple scoops because it's in that state where the liquid is so low along that small base. It's like when you try to scoop it up, you're only getting like little bits.
So we have to tip it.
Shot.
So I'm gonna purify it because why not?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tip it into our ever full mug because we have one. I
Okay.
don't know who picked it up, but I'm stealing it from you for the moment.
Wasn't it Zenya?
I don't think
you
I
picked
took
it
it.
up.
Oh, I picked it up. Okay, I put it in my own ever full mug. Good for them. Okay, she- It might already be there and I just missed it.
Yeah, someone helps Daleth to tip the huge barrel that is quadruple
I am-
her size.
Yep.
I got it. And I try to do it and doesn't budge at all.
Well, I do want this
Paul,
one too.
help!
Oh my goodness. I yeah, help with the barrel. Yes.
While they're doing that, I'll start clearing space for Zenya's spell.
What spell is Xenia casting?
I assume at some point it'll be.
Secure shelter.
You
Yeah.
want to cast that right now?
Not right now. No.
Not right now. After
He's
everything's
just
cleared.
clearing space.
Okay.
Clearing space.
Yeah,
Also,
you guys-
how many doors can I put on the shelter? I don't think it per se says.
I
Can I
think
do
it's
a front
only
and a
one.
back?
Might be only one,
Multiple
yeah.
doors.
If it's a secure shelter, yeah.
Okay, but I do get multiple windows.
Why do you need multiple?
Yeah,
windows?
it has
the
a
reason I'm
door,
thinking
a
that-
door, 2 windows, and a small fireplace.
Is let me just do from corner, please. Dear Lord, center. Why? Okay. Anyways, it's what, a 20-foot God square. Why won't you just do what I need you to do? That doesn't help either. Oh my lord.
Become square, please.
I'm trying to
how
just
big
draw a
is it?
frickin' square. It's a 20 by 20.
Okay, I will get you something if it loads.
If it loads, yeah.
Or I'm just gonna look for it. All right. 3, 2, 1, boop. Let's just say it is this. All right.
Well, it's a square structure.
I couldn't find a square.
Now
You're
you
gonna have
will
to
have the
suffice with a
circle.
circle. All right.
All right, this is fine. Okay, cool. So I could do this and block the two entrances and stick a window on them. Or I
Then
could
that
stick the
gets
door
people.
there and leave windows to the inside of here. We could just enter through the window. That way we'd technically have this entire room as the secure shelter.
Is it 10 by 10 or 20 by 20?
20 by 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is this measuring corner to corner?
So yeah, if you switch to snap to corner and measure from corner, it might help you get what you're trying to do instead of because I can tell that it's going from the center when you make it.
Ah, yes.
It might make it easier.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so I could do this.
Oh, and we're blocking off the doorways.
That's the whole point.
Well, yeah, I can
Sorry,
stick
I
a
was trying to learn how to
door-
make the box.
I can
Intense
stick a
focus.
door like here, and then I can stick a couple windows on the inside, and then we could, crawl through the windows, and then if we needed to, we'd still have a nice door to run into. Because the spell stays for 24 hours with my caster
Mm.
level.
Yeah, it should
Yeah.
be okay. Well, if you
Yeah.
want to do that, you guys can
I'm
spend
not doing it right now.
30. No? Okay.
Nope, we're just plotting it out.
Okay.
Plotting.
Well, you guys move all the equipment and do all the goodies.
I
Did you
guess
get the wine?
Ashmore was
Here's your square.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
there you go.
Ashmore seemed to
Was
be
it decent?
pondering for a while, and then he's like, all right, let's try this. So I will manifest psionic seeing.
Oh.
It'll last 10 minutes,
Yay.
but what it does is he has the ability to see everything as they actually are, because he's curious as to if there's anything hidden from sight in these ruins, and since looks like we're about to explore this level already. I can see. I'm able to see through normal magical darkness. Notice secret doors hidden by magic, and I can see the exact locations of creatures or objects that have blur or displacement. I can see invisible creatures or objects, see through illusions, and the true form of anything that's polymorphed, changed, or transmuted. And if I focus my vision, I can see into the ethereal plane. The sight goes out to 120 feet. So if I spot anything under those conditions, just let me know.
Okay.
But with after he
You
manifests that, I kind of like wander around and look about.
Yeah, give me a search or a spot check.
All right. No, my spot is terrible. Bonus spot is correct? Oh, might be because of a magic item I have.
Us disappear.
You could also be
yeah,
being
sorry.
affected by Oz.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
I'm-
really there. That's
Okay.
Suddenly
I'm like,
disappear.
do I really have a plus 16? Hold on. Yeah, but I have to be
yeah.
nearby.
I'm given benefits.
Okay. Should I roll the plus 16 or
Yep. Roll
Okay.
he is giving you the benefits right now.
cool?
Mhm.
Cool.
So
All right,
many.
let's roll it.
A 24.
4. I like how my 3D dice landed on an 8 and a 20. Decided to give me the 8.
Ooh.
I thought it was a 20. I thought it was a 20, and then I look. I'm like, oh, we counted the 8. I just find it
You're gonna
hilarious.
see these when you're looking at everyone. You're gonna see like sparkles of gold on everyone.
Oh my god. We got free glitter on our body.
Is it on me also?
Yeah, when you look at yourself, you're covered like it's not like
Looks like gold
it's not like you're
sparkles.
like
Okay.
yeah.
Some sort of
You're not too sure why
some
that's
sort of
there or
supernatural
what it
looking
is.
effect. Okay. Well, I'll let everyone know. So the rest of you see that what is my power? I think it's visual. Visual, yeah. So you see my eyes are glowing like a very flaring violet in color.
Mhm.
As I'm looking around, and I tell the party, that's strange. All of us have these golden sparkles covering our bodies that I was only able to notice
Oh.
with my true sight. I don't know what that means. Could I do a spellcraft to try and discern what it might be? Or a knowledge check?
Yeah, you can try.
All right. Let's go with the spellcraft then. Plus 12. Like
17.
17.
So when you're looking at this,
Should have taken 10.
it's like you're first reminded of, the level 2 spell, or I think it's level 1, glitter dust. And like that's what
Okay.
it kind of reminds you of. But you know that this isn't glitter dust. Like, you did your spellcraft and you're looking at it, you're like, there's just something wrong. And it just the effects and whatever it's doing is just not doing it's just not glitter dust, if you know what I mean, right?
All right. Has an almost similar visual uh appearance to glitter dust, but I know that it's not the glitter dust spell. Okay.
Correct.
Interesting.
And when you're looking, who are you looking at right now?
I guess, well, from what I see, everyone's right now, as I'm talking to the group, I turn to I let these three know. I guess the last person I looked at to let them know was Polo.
When you're looking at Polo, and you'll notice that like like in between her chest, there is like a small glowing, almost that looks like a magical orb. It's kind of like small. It's like small and golden.
And
I
it's
should
just
look it up.
so he points to Polo and he's like, I can see something, some spherical glow in the center of your chest.
What?
And I turn to the others and see if they have the same thing, or is it just Polo?
You look at everyone else, and they do have the same thing as well.
All right, I relay that to everyone. All of you just have it as well.
What are you viewing this with?
Then
This is a true seeing spell or power.
I don't suppose you could combo this with anything that can identify magic, can you?
So I will manifest detect psionics and concentrate on concentrate on the group and try to see if there's an aura. Oh no, everybody's got a bunch of magic auras on them. That wouldn't work. I would have to have everyone take off their magic items so that I can see if there's an
You want me to
aura.
strip already on the first adventure?
yeah.
He awkwardly mentions that. I want to know what aura, if we have an aura on ourselves that we shouldn't have, but it's confusing with. It's confusing to spot which one it is since we're all carrying magical gear. So we'll just do one person. Who wants to volunteer?
I
Well,
I
cast spells on myself that last all day, so I would rather not. And
can
only
do it.
because I'm only gonna be able to get rid of so much. I can get rid of my items, but I will still have a couple spells on.
For the sake of decency, if you're going to be inspecting us, sans a lot of clothing, we can do this. Maybe around one of the barrels.
Well,
to the
it
north.
doesn't have to be clothing. Just whatever
yeah, none
magical
of-
gear that you equipped with could be placed on this table here. And
Yeah, none of my like.
nothing to shave now.
Yeah, my shirt's not enchanted,
Do you
so
not
I'm
have
good.
clothes under your armor, Oz?
No, I do, but it's very cold, and I
Then you
figured
go
everybody
commando.
would enjoy wearing the as much clothing as they can.
I'm
Yeah,
already
these-
taking my boots
these-
off.
Well, there goes
Oh
Xenia.
boy.
all
But
right,
the glove stays on.
To be fair, Xenia's already
No, actually,
shown
the
the
gloves
most
have to come off. They're magical.
exposed skin out of everybody.
I know. Oh, pooey.
well, as long as there's very few auras, I can pinpoint it easier. It's just hard to pinpoint if
Just,
there's like 20 of them.
I'll just start setting my stuff on this bench.
I thought you were going to
Okay.
strip in front of
All right,
Ash.
so pretty much
Ah!
whatever.
I was like, oh, I see.
I like, I take off one of the gloves and I just glance at you, seductive. Please
all like-
take it off slowly, and then I just start
Bella
laughing.
slowly backs away from all of you and is like,
Ashmore
"Yeah, I
blushes
wasn't
slightly
expecting
as
it to
he's
go like
focusing
this."
on his detect psionics instead.
All right, Xenia, do you have any spells that are currently cast on you?
I don't think so.
Alrighty. Ashmore, you cast your detect psionics, and I'm just gonna say it'll work on magic as well, or
Yeah, that's what
I'm
we talked
assuming.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, other than whatever's auras that's left on her, is there one that she's told me is there or not there? Is there one that's there but shouldn't be there? And what's the strength of it? And because I'll concentrate the full 3 rounds to know the strength, the location, the strength, and and then I get to roll a spellcraft to see if, assuming there is an aura, a spellcraft to see what school of magic it's from. But is there one? I should say. I should ask first.
When you do detect magic, you'll notice that there is. It's like a combination of your true seeing plus detect magic, and you'll see these like web-like golden threads everywhere, and they are attaching to the walls, going different places, but some of them will attach to each of you.
All right, so you guys see this
Oh,
surprised look on his face, but it's also got a hint of worry. So,
is it?
all right, it looks like there's a lot going on in this place. There are these strands of magical webbing that's hidden from normal sight, and some of them attached to us. And then
Is
there's
it
these glowing
leading?
orbs in our chests, and there's golden sparkles on us. There's something. Hmm. We
Can
need
we
to
cut
find
them?
out more. I don't.
Or does it?
I'm gonna start like
look like
swiping
it?
in front of my face.
I don't know. It's possible. I'm gonna focus and see if there's anything on the ethereal plane in this area. Is there?
Okay. Ethereal plane. I need to look it up.
Yeah, it's like a misty, shadowy, not shadowy. It's like a misty realm that borders with the material plane. Usually, uh, there's creatures native to the ethereal plane out of there, and sometimes ghosts usually hide out there. Um,
Yeah.
or anything. Yeah.
When you focus into the ethereal plane, you'll see 5 golden of these like web threads, and it's only of these 5 threads that pierce into the ethereal plane, and you don't see the web anymore.
Hmm. Interesting. I believe I have knowledge planes. Yes, I do. Can I roll a knowledge planes to see if my character knows anything related to this phenomenon?
No,
No. Okay.
you guys would have no idea what this is.
Okay. All right. I relay that to everyone and say, so there seems to be some extraplanar origin to this. This mystery gets deeper and deeper the more I divine.
Well, we're still at the first floor. Oh well, yeah, of this basement.
When another thing I will give you that when you are looking for auras and magic and what kind of magic it is, it it's detecting as magic, right? But it's not giving you a school of magic
Okay, so it has no.
that is
Okay.
recognizable to you.
Okay.
It's not even, when you look at it, it's like, oh, it's not a power, it's not an invocation, it's not, you know.
All right.
Should
Interesting.
we see if Xenia doesn't sound like she's ready to go to sleep just yet? We still have a couple more hours. Should we go down one level and see if there's more threads down there? Because maybe, even though it might be extraplanar, maybe the origin or the creature that's the origin for this is down lower.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd like to also. I'll agree to that. Ashmo, yeah, I agree, Oz. With some, because while this power is still on, I've got about 10 minutes of it. I'll be able to see. Uh, he explains what his power does, like as I've read earlier. I'll be
Sure.
able to see illusions and any secret doors and anything invisible. So
Mm-mm.
we can double back and check everything that we've already looked through and see if we find anything similar. And where are the
So can we
stairs that go
follow
down?
these threads?
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's a
think
good question.
Can all of what?
Can the threads be followed?
Yeah. Where does it lead to, I guess? Is it leading anywhere?
It is leading when you're so we'll just say that you guys have been looking around and you'll see there's a vast majority of these like webs and it gets denser the further down you go. So if you go to the stairs, it's like there's a light amount that goes up the stairs, but it gets even denser when it goes down.
Over.
Mm.
Oh, it's the same stairs over
Okay.
here. Yeah. Come on, these stairs.
So like when we're walking through these webs, does he see the webs like breaking like spider webs?
yeah. Or are they like elastic?
It's almost as if like I think it's more elasticy where it attaches to you and then detaches to you when you get far enough.
Mm. Mm. Oh, hey there.
Hey,
It's. I want to know, is there anything here? Because it's a map that looks like a thing here. I don't know if we'll.
for
How does that?
that,
Yeah.
uh, pretty much like it's gonna be like miscellaneous goods. Like anything that you guys are gonna find here is gonna be worth not a lot. Uh,
Okay.
you guys,
Oh God.
you can search it if you'd like to, but it's gonna be like general goods.
Mm-mm. Okay. Okay, sure.
Yeah. And that's kind of like what you're gonna find throughout this whole floor. Like it's pretty bare clean of like anything of value is pretty much gone, except the stuff that you found through the rune elementals and those like monsters.
Right.
Mm.
Otherwise, if you guys would like to head downstairs, you may.
Hey, dealer.
It's these stairs over here, right? They just continue spiraling down.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, dealer.
Yeah.
You still have that mug of wine?
Yeah. How did it taste?
It was good. It
Cool.
was
Since Polo helped me get it, I will share with her.
That must
yeah.
have been.
It was some pretty good.
It must have been
It was bomb ass.
Nice.
the
If
age on
anything's terrible, you
the
can
age
have
on
all
that.
of it, Polo.
What?
This
Polo
tab,
chugs
dude,
it.
it was a bottle, or was it from the cat?
Yeah, it's from the cask.
Okay. Were there any etchings or labels on it? Curious how old that stuff was. Some potent shit, probably.
Uh
Oh, I purified it before I drank it.
Okay.
I didn't just straight drink it from that barrel.
yeah, she did say she purified it. But you would have found like maybe like a small etching in metal that said, you know, uh a year and date, but you don't recognize the
The year and date doesn't correspond to the
the
main continents, pretty much.
yeah.
Right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's their own calendar, pretty much. Okay.
Pretty much. That's exactly what's going on.
Well, you know what?
Um
I'm going to write down that date because when we meet with natives, I'm going to of this continent. I'm going to. Well, I better take notes before I forget. But I'm going to definitely ask them, hey, what year is it? And that way I can compare. That way I can compare how old the
all
place
right.
is.
Well, with that said, you guys will head downstairs.
Mhm.
Bum.
Change.
What do
This
I
is floor
truly see?
2. You truly see
truly see?
everything.
See it all.
All right.
You can see
Walking
the
down the
cameraman.
stairs.
Oh my god.
So as you are walking down the stairs, you'll notice a small stream of water that flows on the right side, along with, for Ashmore, you just see all this like golden thread, like magical, whatever it is this is. And it's kind of just like filling your vision. You're walking through it. It's attaching to you, detaching to you. And yeah, while you watch this like water flow down,
Hi.
you can only imagine where does it go, and is the lower dungeon filled with water?
My question is, where is the water coming from?
No melt.
You can imagine that it is most likely the above ground snow that falls through that hatch and just melts away.
Mm.
Okay, so it's warm in here?
Yeah, it's warmer than
What okay,
the
what
outside.
kinda how much warmer,
Uh
if you were to ballpark it?
Then you're gonna melt.
No
5
snow casting.
degrees?
No snow casting for
Secretly a
you.
snowman.
5 Celsius?
Yeah, 5 Celsius.
Okay.
When you use your thermometer on the water is a little bit colder than that. Uh, it's
And
being
so is
melted
this just
from
like
a super cold point.
a tiny little trickle of water, or is this more of a steady flow?
It's a trickle.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, as you
Hmm.
ponder where it goes, and as you're walking down the stairs, you will reach a landing point, and where your the lights and your vision will reach on the next floor. You can see old parchments, papers, and all sorts of old burnt books that are laying on the ground, or burnt to ash, and it's impossible to see what most of the text remains on most of this. This place smells of ash and smoke.
Mm.
Are we supposed to be seeing anything besides the stairs? I'm not really super familiar with Roll20, and
Oh, no, I haven't changed it yet.
okay, I'm just making sure that it wasn't me being
Hey.
ignorant versus.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. You guys are right over here.
It's showing up
Oh,
as
the
Wait, I can
flash.
see in darkness. Haha. I just realized that.
Can't see.
That's not my token. That's not
You
my token.
cannot see. That's not good.
Oh.
So
Is that
you have
Cannot
2
see.
tokens for me, and I think one is called Delith and one is called
I should see it all. I want a
Nectary's
refund.
token.
I want a refund on my
And if you
Tricine.
use Delith, it might help.
like it's a door symbol
There you go.
right here. That's so tempting.
Zenya, does that help? You
Now I
see?
can see.
Okay. I might be using. These might have been old tokens.
Yeah, I don't have control of my token anymore.
Okay. Where is Oz? Boom. You see that?
I see you moving around, but I still don't have control.
You don't have control. Why? Oh my god, I see why. Why is it like that?
I can move Delith.
Yay.
Uh,
I can't move you either if it makes you feel any better.
Oz. Okay.
I see.
That,
Hey, that's Oz. There we go.
The
I
alt
need to fix
darkness.
that.
Yeah, I don't see anything at all. I want a refund on what
Yeah,
you're seeing.
Ashmore's token is, I think, the old token because
Use selected token. Save
Ashmore,
changes.
how are you going to see anything if you're walking with your eyes closed?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Delete Ashmore. There you go. Hopefully that works. All right. Can everyone see?
No.
Yes.
Oh
Oh.
my God. What is going on?
Okay, I can see and move my token.
Mine
I
is
can
an
see and move my
endless.
token.
Mine's an
And
endless void.
Quick, before he
Dynamic
regains the
lighting. You have
ability to
vision.
see.
Mm,
There it goes.
Okay,
I
you
see.
just
I
weren't
can
in the right place then.
see.
I am
Oh,
unsure if I
damn.
have the dark
It doesn't work.
vision
I
or
tried to draw a
something.
mustache on you.
I said,
Is that what that red? I see it.
You'll see it when you move your token.
Oh boy. Alrighty. Hopefully you guys have no more problems. Hopefully.
we'll see.
At least only
All
once
right.
per map, right?
Uh. Well, I don't know, man. We'll only have to do it once per map.
Once per map.
Yeah. All right. You guys can explore a little bit, and then I'll tell you what you see when you get out into this landing.
Going east, I see a door.
Yes, there is a
Going
door.
straight through. There is a
First, I'm going to listen at the door to see if there's anything moving around on the other side.
Okay.
Do I see anything invisible?
Listen check.
27.
27.
Minus the 10 for listening through doors. 17.
You don't hear anything on the inside. It's quiet, but you do hear the footsteps of your comrades walking around.
I like squint in a little bit of frustration as like they don't know how dangerous this can be. Just try to keep them as safe as possible. And then I'm going to quietly open the door, peer inside.
Okay.
The door is locked.
You open up the door. Inside, you will see tables covered in ash. There is these like chairs that are kind of, they look like stone molded into like these like lawn chairs. And there
Okay.
are bookcases.
Ashmore, are the threads more pervasive down here?
When you look
I
around
guess that's
Ashmore,
a-
there
yeah.
are very few. Or wait. Where is?
Yeah.
Number 1.
Then he finds a monster somewhere and lures it to us.
Yeah.
I see her walking around. I'm like,
It seems that there is a few that goes to the north past this door.
okay.
But then the rest continues downward.
Use downward. Okay. All right. Those threads I saw earlier, some of them are going, I point to that other door. They seem to be leading there, but it seems to be the thickest continuing further below this level.
Maybe we should see what a few of them, like where a few of them terminate. We can see what might be causing some of this.
Great. Lead on, Scout. Also, do I see anything invisible? Any magic doors hidden? Any illusion?
Illusions.
You do not.
Okay, cool. All right. Carry on.
I'm gonna
Okay, something
take a
explodes.
10 on a search check for
Mhm.
traps on the door for a 28. If I don't see any traps on the door, and if I haven't heard anything in that amount of time, then I'm going to quietly open the door.
Yeah. You can do so. Everything seems okay. There's no traps. Uh, it just seems like a regular door.
Keyword is seems.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to me, but Ashmore seeing golden threads.
As you walk into this room, uh, you will see furniture that is. Yeah, surprisingly, as you walk around, a lot of the furniture is in better shape than the upstairs floor. Some of these are covered in ash. That kind of, it's like the type of ash that is from a fire. It's blackened and dirty, and you can wipe it away to reveal its true color. It's white lumber, finely sanded, and some of the chairs are made of stone molded into chairs. You'll
Nice
see more
craftsmanship.
bookcases, and on the table, you'll see a old scroll case.
Well, it's that's
And
what
I wait to see who
Ashmore, so
dives
yeah.
across the table.
I actually go to the bookshelf. Are they all written
Yeah, I'm over at
in?
the bookshelves. I just as soon as
What language are most of them written in? I'm guessing gnome.
there is a multitude of languages.
Multitude of languages in these books. Okay, well then, the ones that I can read, which would be the ones that would probably be in Draconic and uh, Dwarven, Elven, or Abyssal. If there's any of those like that on these shelves, what kind of what's the general topics that this seems to cover?
There is books in each language except Abyssal
Okay.
in these bookcases. The general subject is mostly magic based.
Okay.
It looks like theory on magic, theory on um, the divine. Where does
Okay.
this stuff come from?
Anything on psionics?
Yeah, there would be psionics, 100%.
Oh, I'm gonna take those.
Okay,
are any of the
grabs
books
psionic stuff.
written in Drow, Undercommon, Celestial, or Infernal? Or of course Common.
Oh, 1 second.
And then I'll go to the scroll.
Yeah, too.
I didn't
Xenia,
forget that one.
what languages do you have?
Common, Drow, Undercommon, Celestial, Infernal.
Everything except infernal.
Interesting.
No
Ooh,
hellish
what do we
languages.
hear?
I take note. I'm not really pulling books off the shelf just yet. I'm just taking inventory, and then I'm gonna join Ashmore over by the scrolls.
Ashmore, you will
Um,
notice that. Oh, go ahead.
As I say, if there's anything written in Halfling, I'd like to take that. Or Sylvan.
Yeah,
There
actually, quick
is
question:
Sylvan and Halfling.
how loaded is this bookshelf?
There are probably like maybe like 20 to 50 books on each shelf.
Ooh.
There's 6 shelves in this reading area. And there is Sylvan, and you said Halfling?
Halfling.
Yeah. There's 100% those.
I might not take them with me, but I would like to peruse them before we leave.
Okay.
See if there's anything of note.
When you're looking at the Sylvan books, it's talking about the interconnections of Fey magic and spirit magic, and how to go between the two.
What is spirit magic?
Give me a spellcraft check.
I can't do that.
Okay.
I can give you an Arcana check. It will be bad, but I can.
You can just
You-
give a whole lot of curiosity.
Yeah. Give me knowledge arcana. That should work.
17. I rolled
17?
roll well.
Spirit magic is something like it's more like the magic that's cast in the spirit world. There are places in the world where you can go to the, like, it's a spirit world, basically. It's like it would be similar to
We're talking
it's
like
probably similar to
Ghost
the
Walk?
Fey realm.
Okay, Pharaoh. All right.
But it's like it's basically stuff from the Oriental book.
Cool. I skim it like a pro and put it back.
Okay.
What is this? Ida?
You'll find a pillow
A pillow?
with a minotaur on it. It's etched in
Oh.
gold.
What is on top of the square?
The square.
Yeah.
This thing.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, that's the pillow.
I guess this is a table. I guess.
Oh yeah. That is a table.
It's a bomb.
Oh, yeah,
boy.
the bomb.
Okay, looks like there's a door leading out of the main room, so I'll go in usual routine and open that.
Okay.
What's on this scroll me and Zania looking at?
Paul
Ashmore.
looked
Oh
at
yeah,
his
I'll
pillow.
let you guys do the scroll before.
Ashmore
we
and I
move
are
on.
just foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
We're like,
Ashmore, you look at this scroll, and this is what's kind of like it's kind of glowing with gold, and the webs kind of intersect into this thing.
I let everybody know this. Those threads that we were following, it's focused on this scroll. So what kind of script is on it? Well, actually, is it rolled or unrolled?
It's a script that you don't know,
Okay. It's
as far as I
unrolled.
know.
It's a script that we do not know.
What does Xenia? What languages do you know?
Let's see. Drow, Undercommon, Celestial, Infernal.
Yeah, I do have.
Yeah, you don't recognize the language.
Would Decipher script help?
And I'm guessing it's not Gnomish because we've been seeing a lot of that, so we would at least recognize it, even if we couldn't read it.
Decipher script. I believe
Oh.
you can do that.
Only because I'd be remiss not to ask. It's not dwarven or knoll, is it?
No.
Do we want to string the map for this exploration?
What's that?
The map. I was just curious if you wanted to show the map. It's a nice map.
Oh, that's true. Let's see. Decipher script. Simple messages. An unfamiliar language.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead and let's see what happens.
All right. Sight crystal comes out. Over my shoulder. It's like, what's this? What do you guys have found? Let me help. And he's like, oh. Ashmo goes, oh, about time you decide to help.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have my sight crystal because it has the same ranks as I do with skills. I'm gonna have it aid another.
Okay.
So I'll roll that. 19. So I should give me +2 bonus since I think it's DC 10 for aid another. All right. So instead of +10, I'll have +12 deciphering. Can Zania help? Oh wait, no, is she trained? Zania, are you trained in deciphering archaic scripts or languages?
What would that skill be?
The
It's
the
decipher
cipher
script.
script.
Yes, I am.
Oh, got some ranks in that. Is Zania able to help?
I can do that. So
Yeah.
roll a
If you want to
D.
do an aid action,
Yeah. Do I
Uh,
roll for anything or?
yeah, you roll decipher script, and I believe
It's DC 10 to add another +2 to my check.
okay.
That's 13.
All right. Yeah.
All right. So
13 sounds like it works.
and you know what? I'm going. Should I manifest it? You know what? Ashman's going to manifest it because he's like really, really curious. So he doesn't want to fail this. So I manifest power, and it is realized potential. There's a 3rd level power. Well, for a 3rd level power, it doesn't last very long, which sucks. It it's a mental display, so everybody can feel in their mind some sort of mental effect as I manifest. It doesn't do anything harmful to your character. It's just it's a cue to me manifesting this power. And I receive a vision of my own future, gaining deeper insight into my abilities, but only temporarily. And so for the next 10 rounds, I have a +2 competence bonus on skill checks made using skills in which I have ranks in. So that should be a total of +16 on this. And please don't roll low. Woohoo! 32.
Yeah. All right. So decipher script.
What are this?
Decipher writing in an unfamiliar language or message written in incomplete or archaic form. So is this like you're able to figure out what it's actually being said, or you figure out the language?
The way it's coming off is that very old, intricate. I understand the general, like the content of what is being written here. I can't exactly read it verbatim. But
Okay.
we together with me, my Psychic and Zanir, we are able to ascertain like the general content of what's written here, like what the topic is,
Yeah.
or
So you and
topics.
Xenia
Yeah.
are pointing at some of the language, like, oh, this here and that there, this goes with that. There's like numbers here. This is a word. And you believe that this is kind of talking about a it's talking about research. It is research on a type of magic
Yes.
and a
Go on.
let's see.
Magic.
Magic.
Saying that
And
over there is so drooling. Say magic.
it's
Why
gonna
Mr. Cartman saying it like that? Magic.
Homology.
Or Towley.
and right at the
Towley.
top right at the
Magic.
top of the title is called effects of what did I put? The effects of infusions.
Infusions.
Mm-hmm. If you've never heard of
I was say, can we
like
do
maybe
an
there is
Arcana check on that or whatever knowledge?
yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Alrighty.
Or in knowledge Arcana, or knowledge Arcana. Yeah.
Okay. And since I still have realized potential on, I get
And
another
while he's
+2
rolling, you
bonus.
said that was called.
Arcana.
Mhm,
So I should
mhm.
have a
Yeah, you have a +2.
18 then.
You guys
It's
still
not a good
struggling
look.
to read this scroll?
20.
Dilith is like gonna stand on her tiptoes to look at it on top of a table.
Okay.
And you said the scroll was called On Infusions?
The effects of infusions.
Yeah. The effects of infusions. I got a 20 for discerning what infusions could be.
A 20, you have probably heard of you've probably heard of something like infusions from like I believe artificers have infusions. Is that a thing?
Yep.
Okay. But what they're talking about doesn't seem similar to the artificer way of infusions. It's talking about like inserting stuff and grabbing it from
Oh.
somewhere and
Oh my.
getting it and creating it out of nothing, or it's talking about putting it into something.
Oh. Where are we
There's
going with this?
yeah,
A little foreplay first. All right.
Yeah,
So it's a new.
Oh,
It's
is
like
it
a new.
asking you to take off your magic items?
So it's like it's this land term for this kind of magic that we are completely unfamiliar with. Is it similar to the? Does it? I mean, it's sounding like it's similar to the infusions of Arthur, but not quite.
it's so like the name in nature is the same, but
Mhm.
what they're doing and how this magic is activated is completely different.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be like a magic that you know of, or like whatever they're doing here is seems like it's like something they were in the process of creating.
Hmm. All right. Well then, if nobody else needs to look at it for any reason, then we can roll it up. Bring it along.
Okay.
While
Are you
Oz,
still over
while
there?
Oz is tapping his foot, waiting to open this door.
Just me and Polo. Just hanging out.
Hang out. So
Oz is
I
fully
see that-
rotating.
They're playing
Full tilt.
playing rock scissors paper over there.
I see, I see that you are upside down.
This will be your notes on effects and everything. I'll add more later on.
Oh.
To
Disappear.
once you figure out and research this and take time. But
no.
Polo and Oz are, they're done waiting for these nerds reading their
This thing.
books, and there's a door right here.
Mhm.
Oz, I'm just gonna say you don't have to roll anything. It's clear. You
Here,
you got to
what's
take
that?
your time and open it up.
What is that? What's in
Awesome.
that room?
Nice. Oh, this is a pillow in there.
That's the pillow.
It's a
want it-
broom
Oh,
closet.
that's a pillow. I thought it was a big giant book. I'm like, what is that?
I, thought
I
was
know
a
it does look
treasure,
like a
but it was
giant
just-
book.
You'll
Also,
see
it has a
more
centaur.
ruined areas over here. Give me
Okay.
a spot check, Polo and Oz.
Yeah, they're leaving us. Go.
the
They're
leaving-
leaving
What
us.
about this pillow? It's got golden minotaur.
I take it for the cottage, for the shelter.
Okay, I'll grab the pillow.
It looks comfy.
Spot check
With
is
it.
30.
You got a 30?
30.
Yeah, damn.
19 plus 11.
Oh damn!
Ooh, I got a net.
You got a nat 20?
Yeah,
Oh my god, you guys are seeing everything.
seeing everything.
All right. This is
Like where, here or here in this room?
I think
You're
we're
over
still in the
here.
hallway.
yeah, in the hallway. Things are happening. Oh, I have 2 number. Okay, that should be that. So when you're
Oh,
looking
I
at
got it.
this, you will see a skeleton of a
Oh.
small person, who you could probably assume is like some kind of gnome, or maybe it
Mm.
could be a halfling for all you know. But one of the arms is reaching out, and there's like a not a femur. I don't know the scientific name for an arm bone. But all the hand skeletal bits are laying around,
Mm.
and when you and Polo are searching it, there is a silverish ring on one of these bone fingers.
Oh,
Okay.
It's
that's it.
you want to pick it up, or
Pick up the whole skeleton.
Is it magic?
Ashmore, when you look at it, it is magical. Only you know.
Well, I'll let Oz know. Be careful in case might be cursed or I don't know. It's magical.
Well,
Can I
just
can I
grab
can
the
I
whole
discern what I guess school of magic it might be? And how strong the aura is?
Hmm.
We should have picked up an artificer's monocle before we left.
It is abjuration.
Okay.
Okay, that's generally good.
Sounds somewhat
What
safe.
is that?
Abjuration is usually has to do with protections. But it it does have some other spells, but
be a
usually it's stuff like shield, mage armor, things like that.
Let's hope it's not a protection. Let's not hope it's an abjuration that's protecting the ring.
I mean,
Should
she's
be
not
fa-
holding
should
the
be
ring
s-
right. She's holding the bone. So
Yeah.
all should be well. Just don't touch the ring.
Yeah,
I
just
definitely feel that we
But
should
for the
Take
take it
out
with
the
us.
most
From the skeleton.
Whether it's
be
something,
safe.
yeah, I think we should take it with us, but I don't know if anybody is bold enough to put it on immediately.
Oh, why not just grab the arm and we just have the ring?
Yeah, if nobody wants to put it on, then I will take the. I'll take the bone, the phalange that
Okay.
or the flange that the ring is attached to.
Yeah, I just plucked it and it's like, ooh, wiggle it around.
Yeah, whatever ring it was, it didn't protect the last guy that had it.
You're right.
I just looked at this skeleton whose arm they've just ripped off, and I'm like, yeah, I've been there too, buddy.
I will
So
put it in the loot log as magic ring.
who picked it up?
I think it's me. I think I picked up the bone.
Okay. When you are looking at it, you'll realize that this silverish ring is actually platinum. It's made of platinum.
Ooh.
Platinum.
Not
Um,
too-
Mm.
I know that sometimes um very common magic items all kind of look the same. Or that not that they would look the same, but they are kind of recognizable or identifiable.
Mhm.
Does this look like any ring that I would have seen on competent adventurers uh, at or below my level?
Uh, this would look like something around your level, but it looks like custom made.
Mm.
Okay. Uh, if it trying to word this correctly to make sure that I'm not going to immediately get trapped. Yeah, if it's something that I think that I would know the effect of because I've seen other rings of this nature, especially
Mhm.
if we know that it's abjuration, then I would tell people what I thought it was, but I still
Mm.
wouldn't put it on myself.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Um, y- yeah. You believe it looks very similar to two types of rings.
Okay. So it's either A or it's B, but I feel like we're doing pretty good without putting on random pieces of dead people's gear.
We could find a subject to have somebody
Yeah,
wear
it's
it.
he was. It obviously didn't bring him any luck, so I don't know why we would think it'd bring us.
The next time we go to Harbor Town,
Yeah,
we
we get it
will
identified.
we'll see
Yeah.
what we can do about it.
Wait, do I
Yeah.
have identifying? I don't think I did. No.
Party without identify. Let's go.
Oh, I do.
Okay. Do you?
Yes, I do. For some
Maybe
reason, I
something
thought.
to do tonight.
You know, there was a power I
All
wish I
right.
had, and I don't. I forgot what it was.
Oh, you
Oh.
see more nerd stuff in here, but you also
Okay.
see a door.
Oh, go to door.
I will have to touch
You
the
open it up.
Yeah.
Polo, you open
Oh.
up the door. While everyone else is looking at the rings and everything, you go up ahead and you realize that you have done a whole circle around, and you're back at like the beginning.
All right.
Ashmore, you got anything good on your shelf?
Well, I'm looking through.
Yeah.
What are you
Let me
interested in
check this room.
besides magic?
Everything.
Everything. Well, let's see.
Oh, well, I do like a good, you know, as like, low fantasy romance, kind of a slow burn. I'm
Ah,
into
fiction.
those.
Fiction. Is there any
Yeah, if you find
fictional
any of
books
that,
here on this
let me
shelf?
know.
You're gonna realize there is no books that are like for fun. It looks all like research notes and yeah, it's all academic. It's all for learning. It
I would just like to remind Heidelin that some people have fun with those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like a great time for Zen. Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, but if you
It
brought
was
like
it's a good
a,
So I
place
go,
to
sorry,
go.
Xenia, nothing,
kid down here
nothing artistic here.
looking for picture books, you're probably not going to find it.
Picture books. Oh, construction. Not
Alright.
bad.
And, you know, just a reminder, if there's anything invisible or magic secret door, an illusion, just let me
So,
know.
of all of the languages that I could read, none of the books in the other room or in this room really stand out to me.
Uh, let me think. There is a book on, it's kind of like research. It's research on blood magic.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
If there's anything on psionics or dragon, or the dragon, or dragon religion.
Excuse me.
There's you don't see any dragon religion, but you see dragon uh like it's like a book on alchemy and how to use dragon parts as ingredients.
Okay.
All right, Polo, you're in here, more
Mhm.
books. And as you
Yeah.
guys are exploring these areas, you're just going to realize that this whole floor is a giant library. There are sitting areas, there's more books, there's more research notes.
What about this? Oh my god. What
This
is this?
is another, one of those research notes that you're looking around and
Mm,
let's
wow.
see. Is this?
Oh,
I need to
these are
make sure
good
I'm not like
chairs.
double giving you stuff.
It's a book door.
All right.
Library
Yeah.
door.
So
Zen
this
is
would
going at
be,
You ready to pickles?
it is it's kind of like oh, how do I explain this? Schematics.
Looks like a lounge.
So this right here is like schematics or
Mm.
something.
Oh.
And when you're
Hey,
looking at it,
Ashmore, come over here.
I just jump over.
and when you're looking at this, it looks like schematics for a new magical item. It has two parts. It looks like a almost like a how like modern needles are. Looks something like that, but it has three prongs. Uh, yeah, it kind of looks like a caulking gun in some way, but also the canister comes out, and it looks like the canister can be um, unscrewed, and you can pour things into it.
Like a giant syringe.
Pretty much, yeah.
That looks painful. What were these gnomes doing down here? Oh my.
Something freaky though.
All right. Why would they? Ashmore just ponders what they could need something like this for. Um. Yeah. Is there? I guess I'll study it. Is there any check to make to analyze what more could be gleaned from this? Or no? Was that all
Uh,
there is?
Give me decipher script again. You could use that, the plus 18 or whatever you had all the
Um.
bonuses.
Oh, I think real life potential wore off. That was only a minute's worth, so that definitely wore off.
Oh, okay.
So I have plus 10, and I will request if Zainier would like to please help.
Okay, if I see him struggling again to like decipher this stuff, Lilith is going to be like, "You guys are taking too long," and she's going to cast comprehend languages and read it out loud to him, like he is a child.
Wait, why is this like 8 over there?
Ashmore slumps and he's like, "You had that this whole time."
Remember, we were trying to do the reading
Afterwards,
reading.
we were trying to do the reading afterwards.
Come on.
Well, I wanted to make sure we weren't
sorry,
I
blundering.
don't
We
read
weren't.
it to him like he's a child. I read it and then explain it to him like he's a child because apparently I can't speak it when I use comprehend languages. So
The 8 disappeared. Where did it go?
Okay. So this is So when you're reading the notes, there's the schematics and then there's like research notes on what exactly this does. It basically you're able to take the magical essence of a creature, take it out of it with this syringe-like object, and insert it into yourself to gain powers.
sounds
Again with the
gross.
inserting. So invasive.
These are not like the
This-
gnomes
I
back
just
at
turned to
home.
Polo and I'm like, this is why I don't read that stuff. It's just smut.
Who doesn't like
Gnomish
that?
garbage.
No more garbage.
Right.
But they're
He's
very kinky down here, I guess.
I have a bad feeling about this place. All this stuff about
Okay,
infusing.
Raz, you started with "I have," and then you slowly started whispering to yourself.
Oh, really? Oh, why is it?
That's what it sounded like. Oh my!
Did it like fade out as I was? That's weird.
It was like you decided that you didn't want to talk about it after all, and you just thought better of it, and you just slowly trailed off. That's what it sounded like.
Mike is being weird. Yeah, it also cuts out
Yeah.
if I like if I go too high, it's like it completely cuts off and the guys are like, you can't do voices.
What the
You
heck?
can't do like unique voices because it always cuts you off. I'm like, oh my God, this sucks. I gotta get a better mic. All right, so Ashbo was trying to say, he goes, I have a real bad feeling about this place from what we're learning and from the fact that we're finding long dead bodies here. I hope whatever they're infusing with these, whatever they're infusing isn't still down here somewhere and is might be pretty angry or insane.
I mean, I'm just going to venture a guess that we've already found a couple, perhaps not of their residents, but so if they have a device that extracts the essence of magical creatures, that means they need a supply of magical creatures. I wouldn't be shocked if they had a room somewhere on one of these levels where they just kept magical creatures and that they have escaped, and that perhaps that is why we found an earth elemental with, earth elements and a blight with, tree elements. I wouldn't be shocked if they've just got like an assortment of different things that are all kind of living kumbaya. Each one of them claims the floor as their territory, and they just do that.
Magic Jack vampires.
Okay, well, it's just be on guard. All right, where to?
Why are you guys deciphering that from over here?
Polo, you're at a door.
Mhm.
Would you like to open it?
Yeah,
Oh,
Ash was looking
open
around.
it.
Where did Polo go? Uh-oh.
Inside, you will see a bunch of storage. There's boxes everywhere.
And
You can give me a search check if you would like.
okay. Give me a second. Ooh. Search. Or I don't put it there. Then. Where's my search? I got dirty 20.
Okay. Let's see. Bum. Roll me a D100.
Well, I'm gonna do it in roll 20 then.
Not a problem.
What did it roll?
20.
Ooh, 20.
Nat 20 on a D100.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah. Worst kind of nat 20.
Let's see. You are gonna find silk breeches.
Silk breeches.
Mm-hmm. Basically pants.
Say it again.
It's pants basically.
Oh, who wants pants? I throw it at Oz. You want
These
this
are a little
pants?
too form-fitting. I don't wear things like this, especially silk.
Oh,
Don't
silk pants.
Yeah, silk pants. Why not?
This
For
is
a special
like
occasion.
Make a fashion statement back at the
shapewear.
main continent.
Yeah, a little bit too
Oh, so
revealing.
silky, so smooth.
Just smooth.
These pants, you guys would like. You believe that this is probably anywhere's worth like from 5 to 10 gold pieces.
Mm.
That's
Oh,
some
so
nice
the-
pants.
Nice.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, upwards of 10 gold pieces. That's
They
like
are
the
some nice
that's
pants.
several
yeah, damn.
months of somebody's base pay.
That's like the Lululemon of gnome.
right.
Yeah.
Of
If anyone
gnome
else wants to
fashion.
look around, you guys can make a search check.
I'll make a
Yeah.
search check.
I'll aid.
Okay.
I will successfully aid.
Ooh.
I'm going to take my time.
I will take my +2 to your time.
Awesome. 40.
My God.
Okay. This is. You are gonna find.
Oh.
You're gonna find 50 feet of barbed wire.
Oh.
Huh.
Is this what you were looking for, Oz? It seems kind of like a weird thing to be looking for.
I mean, I wasn't looking for it, but now
sure?
does anybody have a prestidigitation? Silk pants and barbed wire. I just don't feel comfortable. Let's leave this room sealed
Hey,
the way it should have
what
been.
what are these gnomes
Wow.
Wait,
doing
there's the
down
barrel in the corner. It says L. You can't read that letter. BR.
Mm. Mhm. I'm gonna
All
open
right, you
this
can
door.
leave the stuff there,
these gnomes?
or you could take it when no one's
Little,
looking.
freaking
You're
gnomes.
right.
Come on.
Freaky
It
gnomes.
will look fabulous
take it that-
on you, right?
We've already searched out this room at this point with 2 searches.
You can search again if you want.
When they're not looking, I'm just gonna sneak in. Like the freaky people keep the best stuff.
Right. I peek in and to just, see if there's anything in the ethereal plane in that room, invisible, illusion, magic secret door.
Mhm. Quickly, Xenia, roll me a D100.
Sure. In a second.
This is happening every time someone steps in. Oh boy.
A bigger room.
65.
Technically, for me to have health,
65. Nice. Almost so close to 69.
If only.
I would have had to walk into.
Can I get a
If
plus
only.
4?
Is that a common number in these gnome ruins? Because if
Mhm.
so,
You'll find rope, elven.
Oh,
Yeah. So, Ashmore, you peek your head in, and I'm just
now
like
it's rope.
holding up some rope. And I'm like, see, the freaky people always have the good stuff.
Yeah, wow. Silken rope. Just as sturdy as regular, but half the weight. That could be
Mhm.
useful. Although
Did you
maybe
say
we should.
silken or elven?
It's
Oh
elven
yeah,
rope.
you said Elven? Elven rope. I'm sorry. I'm thinking silken rope from the equipment.
Yeah.
Elven rope.
Depends.
Yeah, just 20 feet of it. It's worth 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
I'm sure it chafes a lot less than hempen rope.
Right. Is it like, I guess, is it like,
It's not sticky,
is it like silken rope?
Um,
Lilith is liking this place less and less, so we keep finding things.
let me check.
Oh, if you wrapped this with the barbed wire.
You could use it as a trap to hurt somebody because it doesn't sound pleasant no matter how you think about it. Yeah.
Elven rope.
Okay. Elven rope is finer than silk. It has 4 hit points and can be burst with a successful strength check of DC 25.
Oh,
It is so
it's-
supple that it grants a +3 circumstance bonus on used rope checks. Coils of elven rope are sold in 20-foot lengths and are extremely rare outside of the elven settlements.
Solid. Great find.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like it's basically just an improved masterwork item for rope.
Mm-hmm. Polo, you open up the door, you walk in. There are more burnt bookshelves sitting areas.
Brewing. It just walks past and goes and see this story.
I come up to the burnt bookshelf and I just a tear rolls down my
Nia.
face.
Nia, wait.
Ah,
Yellow's gonna get mad at us again.
It's fine. She doesn't understand.
No, it's okay to be sad about burnt books, but we said we were going to read later, and y'all are standing here reading now.
We have to have a funeral for these books.
Oh my god.
We will,
Polo, you see a
Nia.
door
We
in front of
will.
you again.
Let's go make sure Polo doesn't
Right.
get herself killed.
Okay, I don't want to have a funeral for Polo. She's
This-
limited edition.
Unfortunately, it's a dead end, and there it is. The hallway in front of you is collapsed.
Ah. Well. Nothing here. You can get up.
So continuing with my elemental theory, there was earth at the surface. There was basically life, elemental, nature, wood at the first level. I'm getting the feeling there's pyro elemental here. of some form.
Look,
Mm,
somebody's already beaten it. We're not gonna think about that. We're just gonna keep moving.
Oz, there was more notes on this table over here.
I grab them gently and then just hold them up in the air, waiting for Xenia to snatch them out of my hands.
So when you pick them up, the notes have like a mouth on them and scream.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So I'm over here.
And
then.
please roll initiative.
what in the hell?
1.
All
This
of
is
us?
why you let us take the time with the books.
Yeah. Everyone roll
Agreed.
initiative. If you don't want to roll initiative, you could just watch everyone fight.
Oh no, I'm
Nah.
Make fun of
definitely rolling.
them for dying.
Is that an option?
Yeah, sure.
That
Why
could be
not?
an option.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay.
22.
15.
Okay.
well,
Oh,
Let's
boy.
see. Add to turn. Add to turn.
Bad initiative.
Add to turn.
you can adjust your net. I don't know. But it's not gonna.
Oh, I don't think I have a good. Libraries. Oh my
Oh.
god. I have books.
Yeah, but
All right, I'm just gonna make the books large so you guys can actually see them.
oh my god. Oh, they scattered. Okay. Uh,
You know, when I said that I wanted to go out with a good book, this isn't what I had in mind.
now we're talking. Let's beat this book.
Oh god, what the?
Oh
That's
my
a lot
god,
of
there is so many.
angry
Oh.
bucks.
Alrighty. Let's see. All these guys, add them to turn. All these guys, add them to the turn.
Oh, I guess Xenia and Ashmore put your initiative.
Oh. There we go. I didn't even know we could put our. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. You can edit your own.
I'm just gonna let them all go at 1, so they will go last.
Okay.
But I will let the one book that is being held by Oz attack.
Mm.
And it is gonna shoot what did I call them?
Paper cuts.
Oh my god, how'd you know? There
what?
is a small dart of magic missile made of paper, and it shoots
Oh.
into Oz.
Is it 1 magic missile?
That is
Ow.
3 damage, piercing. It's not force.
Not force. Interesting. Okay.
It's just straight
All right.
magic damage, or is it like
Mm-hmm.
slashing, or I don't know.
It's piercing damage.
Piercing. Okay, so it's okay.
Piercing
It's like
physical.
piercing physical. Got
Polo, is your turn. You just saw this small little book that was being held by
Mhm.
Oz attack
Right.
him. And it shot like this dart of paper at him.
Oh. You can handle that, right, Oz?
Yeah, I can, but don't feel like you can't enjoy joining in.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah. You can handle that.
Polo, you do realize when you say that,
Mm.
there are around 12 other books that have risen and other notes have risen.
Oh boy.
Wait, what is the reason?
The notes in books have risen.
Oh, risen.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're animated, basically.
Anyway, okay. Well, let me just do the other ones while you do that. Mm, I will do some punching.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
If you want, so you could punch this guy. There's a guy over
Yeah.
here. There's a guy over here. There's a guy over here.
Yeah, there's so many, but I will go straight to this guy. This
Okay.
this book. Give me a second.
Yeah, give
I
me
know.
a attack roll.
Yeah, give me a second. Oh God. Let me do attack roll first. Oh shoot.
Put on some music, I guess.
Music. Mhm. That'll be
Remember, because you moved,
29.
you can only make one attack, Polo.
Oh, well, I guess I've moved from here to here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, just one. It will be. Let me turn this off then to see. Well, it's so laggy. Well, 34.
Got 34. Oh my god.
Just in one punch.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
You punch this guy, roll damage.
Yeah. No damage. Just 9.
9 damage.
Yeah.
You punch a hole through this paper, and it looks like it was about to be destroyed. It is holding by a thread.
Like a literal thread.
Yeah. A paper thread.
Paper thread. Oh,
This guy is almost dead.
well, there you go.
Just rip out its spine.
Ah.
Nice.
Denia, it's your turn.
Cries
Yeah, give me
inside.
a
You're
just a
right.
second. I could drop my turn below Delith's if she knows what she wants to do. Just because I've got 2 options and I'm still reading through the spells.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
I
Dallas.
should be good.
Okay.
Where are all the things that we can fight? Is there one by Polo and one by Oz? Is what I'm seeing. What Delith can see from where she is currently.
So you could see them everywheres.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
some to your northeast.
I didn't know if they were like
What is
up
it?
or behind the shelf that I'm standing by. That is up on the ledge.
Northeast.
Yeah.
What is this red thing?
Okay, I'm going to. And I'm actually just going to move and cast my thing. I cast Ice Axe, and I use a move action to use my Travel Devotion, expending 2 Turn Undeads,
Okay.
and then I'm going to move in. Oz and Polo, are you guys okay?
I don't know
Yeah,
about us.
should be
but
fine.
I'm
Watch
okay.
out.
Okay, then I'm going to stand next to that one.
Okay. And you're not attacking, correct?
No, I had to cast the spell to bring my weapon out effectively.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm gonna try to make everything have like a little aura around them, so you guys can see them properly.
Appreciate that.
Xenia, is your turn again.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, 3.5 spells are more complicated than 5e.
Hey, really quick, Highland. Do you need to move like the player map? Because I don't think
Oh,
that
yep,
the
sorry.
stream is seeing
Yep.
the attack of the library. Cool. Sorry about that.
No, that's all good.
You're okay.
Do you need help, Xenia?
I was
Oh.
just reading things. Da, 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 da. 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right?
Yes.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. I can forget that when I go for 6 here. I'll go for 6 there.
Is it one of those where they gotta be
Okay.
within 30 feet?
I think what I will do is cast a chain missile at effective caster level 12, which fires off 6 bolts initially, all to one target, and then they all split to 30 to up to the number of bolts targets within 30 feet of the initial target.
Okay. Which is the initial target?
This guy.
Okay.
Give me just a second. This is magic missile, so I don't think I even roll for anything.
No, it's like
Correct.
it's like a
Yes. No.
it's like an improved magic missile. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna grab my D4s.
Oh, 30 feet of the primary target.
Or-
Ooh.
While she is pulling out her D4s, Highland, I still have a move action that I would like to take.
Mhm.
I need you to roll a will save for the book.
Which one?
The one right next to me.
Okay. Oh, nat 20.
Damn.
Darn. Then I do not steal his luck.
The strong-willed book. That book is.
Okay.
It's true.
These
It's a
all
hardback.
would be
Warning
taken.
you.
Plus
I love you so hard, my love.
dice rolled gets 2, 3. Okay, cool. So I'll chant something, and I haven't written what I say for this one yet, but I'll draw a current of icy. I'll draw a current. A bow of force. Draw back a single arrow, which then splits into several. Release, and 6 darts go flying towards that book.
Oh, damn.
It takes, frankly, a shitload of damage.
Mhm.
It is taking, before I even add any rolls to it, it would be 18 points of force damage.
Okay.
Is that enough to kill, or should I roll anyways?
So that would destroy the first book.
Okay,
So
and
18
then
points would destroy him.
I'm gonna send one bolt out each to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And is this a book in here?
There is a book up there.
Okay, and I've got line of
It's
sight to it.
another book.
Correct.
Okay. I will choose that as the 6th.
Okay.
So 1,
Uh,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
So
I
you
could
have
give
to
you the
roll a
damage to each of
1d4
those.
Yeah, 1d4
for each of them. So I'll just go in the order. I guess I'll go left to right. So this guy will take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
This guy takes 5 points of damage.
Pew.
This one takes 6 points of damage.
Pew.
5 points of damage.
Pew.
5 points of damage.
Pew.
And 6 points of damage.
Okay.
There's no last page.
It's just a pop.
Alrighty. You've casted your badass spell. Oz, is your turn.
And I'm
Is
gonna
that everything
move
you want to do?
over here.
Okay.
Just move
wonderful.
back a little.
Cool.
The book.
I'm going to take a 5
While
foot
I do
step.
it, I just say, I'm sorry!
Now that I see that Xenia is willing to attack books, now I feel less bad. Because I knew I was going to get in trouble if I did it first. So that's why I intentionally went after Xenia in combat order. It's not that I rolled lower than her. It's that I was just like, I don't even know what's going to happen if I just start tearing apart books. So I take a 5 foot step to the west, closer to Polo, and then I'm going to full round attack with my spike chain. I will hit the one closest to me first. It's an auto hit with a natural 20, but I assume that there's no criticals against these types of creatures.
Correct.
Yeah, so that damage with plus 1d6 fire damage from my my weapon crystal is a total of 19.
Oh
5
my
of it coming
god.
from fire. Yeah, 11 plus 3, and then 5 fire.
Give me a second. Can we take a minute break here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19 damage, right?
Yeah, 19.
All right. I put it 19 on the damage die right there. I'm gonna be 1 second.
Okay.
But we start blasting.
Everybody, don't burn books. People who burn books are never the good guys in stories.
What about freezing them with
They will be
Putting a book on ice is fine. You know, just it's like on hold, right?
could be worse?
or the one in front of you is gonna be shredded. You don't have to worry about it.
If you turn it into art afterwards, does that make it okay? Like,
I think
can we
so.
do that? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Then
Transforming art to other art is probably okay.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so let's just solve it that way.
Right.
There we go.
I just bought a fire crystal because I figured it'd be useful to start fires
Mm-hmm.
in a snow continent.
Oh, my black
That's a
screen
fair
is now
assessment.
white screen. There you go.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay, Oz. So you used a weapon, correct?
Yes, I used a weapon.
Okay. Well, you destroy it.
Oh, awesome.
That's the good news. The bad news, it's on fire and it drops on the floor. The floor catches on fire.
Oh,
It's an issue.
Wait, what? Was there oil?
The ash on the ground, it ignites.
But ash is already burned.
ignites.
I'm just letting you know it
Maybe it
ignites.
was
Ah,
ash.
that's not ash.
Yeah, that's not ash if it's igniting.
Well, we think it is ashes then.
Can I?
The thing I wasn't planning to burn the book.
Right. Can I double check that what I thought was pre-burnt ash is not, I don't know, like smoke powder or anything like that?
It doesn't smell like smoke powder.
Positive.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Positive
Um,
insight on the DM.
well, I already rolled my second to hit, so I'm just gonna keep going and deal with what needs to be dealt with next round. Maybe I won't even hit. Does an 18 hit the book by Polo?
Yes, it does.
Well, that one takes 20 damage.
Okay.
With 5 fire.
It takes 20 damage. It is ultra dead.
You took my kill. What the
I'm
hell?
not trying to.
Also, are you using a bludgeoning weapon or a slashing weapon?
I'm using a piercing weapon.
Okay, cool. That's dead. Catches on fire. And when it drops on the ground ignites.
Polo, you might want to stomp that out. I'm really sorry. I'll stomp mine out in just a second.
That's what it's don't steal my kill. Oh my
If you
God.
stomp it out, it's your kill. Polo, obviously.
Yeah, kill the fire. Kill the fire.
Mistake.
Kill the fire.
That's my whole turn.
All right, Ashmore. Fire is starting to ignite everywhere.
Everywhere.
Well, I mean, when I say everywhere, there's
Guess where the books
there was
were
no
at.
fire, and now there's fire.
And these happened when fire damage was applied. From
Correct.
what it appears. Okay.
It makes sense.
Good.
It's the book of Flambeau.
I was originally planning on using fire.
Oh my God.
But then I realized this, and Ashman's like, all right. So he's looking around, and he sees the situation, sees that it's near that book down by Delith, and okay, so he sees all that. So there's boots of skating. He rushes down here as a move action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's this? Is that the
It's
book?
a special book.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
special book. Okay, I didn't realize that was a book. Okay. In that case, I will stop here. And I will roll a concentration check to avoid an attack up. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll roll a concentration check to avoid an attack of opportunity, as I'm planning on manifesting, which the DC should be 17. Let me see what I plan on manifesting a power. My bonus, and My concentration is plus 11. Please stop rolling low. And I rolled low. So I don't provoke,
15?
but I failed to manifest my power. So my turn is done.
Feels
Actually,
bad moment.
my turn is done, but as a swift action, I'm going to manifest. And when you manifest a swift action, I don't need to make a concentration check for that. Manifest
Okay.
defensively. I will manifest deflection field to grant myself
Ooh.
+4 deflection bonus to my armor class, which will last as long as I which will last as long as I concentrate on it, and for 1 round after I stop concentrating. So let's see, that's 1 power point for that, and then I was planning to use 5, so I used 5 on the failed power, and my turn is done.
Okay.
The books can... Okay.
All right, the books
I
are gonna
will-
go. The first book is dead.
Yeah.
This book is gonna move. And it's gonna shoot Xenia for 2 points of damage.
Okay.
This book is dead. This book over here is gonna shoot Daleth. And this
Sounds
one
good.
was that?
I said sounds good.
Okay. It is shooting a sheet of paper at you, and this is what did I name it? Magic Missile Paper Cut.
Oh god.
You're gonna take 2 damage, paper cut damage. This one over here is going to bonk you with a.
Is it melee?
It is.
They take a -5, 4, because I have luminous armor going.
Okay. It gets. So let's see, -4. 22.
That does not hit.
Okay. He goes whoosh, right by your face, and you duck under it, dodging it. Next one. This one over here is going to give you a little little paper cut as well.
So many
I keep
paper
rolling
cuts.
ones, man. Ashmore, you take 2 damage. And itty meeny miny mo, a D6 or a D3 and above is Ashmore.
Oh, let me
Let's
roll
see.
concentration for my
2?
power to see if
Okay.
it broke it.
It attacks Daleth. So it is going to try to bonk you, Daleth,
Dallas doesn't like it.
with a 22 again.
If it's not in melee, or you didn't take the negative, right?
That's with
It's
a
not melee.
negative.
Okay. Which one is? I'm sorry. Which one's attacking me?
This one now.
Sorry. Apparently, I cannot see. Okay, so it's still in melee. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Then that does not hit.
Okay. Okay. Boop. This one over here is going to shoot Polo.
Which one?
This one up here.
Oh, okay.
It shoots a paper cut at you. Magic missile paper cut, 5 damage.
5 damage.
Cuts your arm.
Ah.
This
Aw.
one is gonna shoot Oz.
Let's be glad they're not Vorpal paper
Uh,
cut.
Finally, getting the big damage. You're gonna take 5 damage, Oz.
5 damage.
Horrible paper cut would be crazy.
This one's dead. This
Oh.
one over here is gonna attack Xenia.
Please, why?
You're gonna take 4 damage
worst nightmare.
from a.
The books are attacking.
The
Yeah.
ultimate
And
form
also
of
getting
betrayal.
So this book crumples up a piece of paper and shoots it at you into a magic paper bullet.
Oh my god.
Legend.
And then
Face.
this one over here, the bookshelf starts moving.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
And will make a. Let's see.
But at
gonna
least then you
shoot-
move.
Is there incendiary ash on that bookshelf by any chance?
Yes, there is.
Okay. I'm gonna have to
Okay,
hit
maybe we do want to burn it.
Gonna make multiple magic paper dart attacks, but it's shooting books at you guys.
All of it?
Yeah. So it's gonna attack everyone with 1 book. So
Are
Daleth,
these
you
pillars?
take 2 damage.
But
Yeah,
it's
they're
a pillar
pillars.
with-
Okay.
Wait.
I was gonna say, does Polo have cover or total cover? I don't know.
It knows where you guys are.
Okay.
So the
Yes,
books,
Ashmore?
so it shows the books
You
out
take
and
3
it like
damage.
it like curves, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got that, Ashmore?
Yeah, I marked the 3 damage.
Okay, Xenia, you're gonna take 3 damage.
Okay.
Oz, you're gonna take 3 damage. And Polo, you're gonna take 2 damage.
Oh, I get 2.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
What size are the books? Are they small or tiny? Or
Technically, they're probably tiny. For like grappling rules and all that stuff.
and
but
attack and like melee attacks?
yeah.
Okay, then I didn't.
The
All right,
pamphlets.
I'll remember for next turn. Yeah, then I didn't need to worry about an attack of opportunity then. Okay, because they can't make one.
They have to be in your space to attack you at that point, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I thought you were doing some like psionic stuff that I don't know about.
No,
so
I was rolling to
alright.
avoid an attack of opportunity because I'm in its. I thought I was in its threatened space. This one over here, and that's why
Gotcha.
I had rolled. I don't know. It's up to you.
You
if
can
you
do your attack because
Do what it
you
what
should
it
have
was
gotten
gonna do.
that.
Okay. Then what your characters see is as he manifests this, you see these crystals start to manifest from astral ectoplasm. And it starts to look like a bunch of like tiny globs, and then they form into these sharp crystals, thousands of tiny crystal shards, and they spray from Ashmore's hand in a 15-foot cone to catch these two books that are in front of Delith.
Okay.
And I had poured 5 power points into it, which would do. There's no save and there's no spell resistance. We'll do 5d4 points of damage, slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, 13 damage. You take him
13.
down.
my god.
So you just
Yeah,
see
so
the
it's
shards
very
just start
circle.
spreading. Yeah, just yeah, a paper shredder.
Every time the big circles are it's gotta be a fireball, isn't it?
There is 1,000 holes inside these books and paper. Polo, it's your turn.
My turn. It's on fire, right? It's still on fire in front of me, right?
Yeah, there's a fire beside you.
Does it look like it's spreading? Or just the book is burning. The cinder
It's spreading.
spreading.
We worry about that later, right? Oh god. It's
Yeah, up to you.
okay, no. Stop. I can only reach here.
How much movement would it take to jump over the fire since it's just started?
Yeah.
So you need to make a jump check,
Oh,
which is only 5 feet. Just you can make a jump check, and I think you only need to roll 5. Or actually, no, it's
Roll
a 10
5?
because you're not doing a running jump.
oh, you're right.
So you can make a
So-
jump check, you could jump over it, and then you can continue. But I believe I don't know if jumping is a standard action.
Right.
Should be part of
Yeah, it's part of the move action.
Oh, it's part of the move action. Okay, so yeah, if Polo, if you want to jump over it, it could save you some distance. You have to make a jump check. If you fail the jump check, you will jump into the fire.
Into the fire now.
You've got enough HP. You can take it.
Yeah, yeah. But how do I roll? Not D20, right? Just
Yeah,
So you're gonna roll a
D20 plus your
D20
jump
plus your
modifier.
jump.
oh, okay. I thought it was
Which-
It's a skill.
dice.
You should actually have a pretty good jump.
That's the
Yeah.
keyword. Should.
Should. Where's my calculating? Calculating. I got a 19.
19? Yep, you
Yeah.
jump more than enough to get to the other side. That's
Okay.
going to take up 5 of your 10 feet of movement
Just 10.
to be over there.
Yeah.
And you can use the rest of your 25 to get up there.
Right in front of this book. but
This
because
book-
I moved, I only have one hit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
When you're looking at this book, the sheet of paper that's floating in the air, it has one
Mhm.
hole in it.
There's one hole in it.
Yeah, it looks like
It looks
was
like
shot.
it's been shot.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Happened to chain missile.
So make me an attack roll.
I need to turn off everything again. I was testing some stuff. But it was 50. That would be 25.
25 is a hit.
Mm-hmm. 1, 3, 8.
8 damage.
Yeah.
So you punch it so hard, the papers go poof into almost like nothing. Please make me a fortitude save.
Fortitude.
The poof of this this paper disperses and makes it hard to breathe.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, yep, you're fine.
Yippee!
So this guy is Dej.
Bitch.
Okay. Daleth, is your turn.
Uh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
We still
nothing.
have time.
I would like to move to here to be in melee with this lovely bookshelf.
Okay.
And then I would like to, or I'm sorry, to move there. I would like to use my swift action to move, and then I would like to use my move action to tell this thing to not be lucky. So can I get a will save?
Okay. Ah, 14.
That is not high enough. Please
Yeah.
take a -2 to pretty much everything you have to roll.
Okay.
And I will take my thing. And then I'm gonna attack it with my ice axe.
Alrighty.
It is a 14 melee touch attack. I'm sorry, 15 melee touch attack. I swear I can do math.
Yeah. A 15 is more than enough.
$17 damage.
Ooh. 17.
Wow.
You hit this bookshelf with your axe and it freezes over. There's a nice big chunk of ice on the right side of the bookshelf.
Thank you for hydrate.
Hydration. Well, thank you for the stretch.
And that's the end of your turn, Daleth?
Yep.
Alrighty, Xenia, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. Can I roll to see how tough this bookshelf looks, especially after that last hit?
Oh, it looks sturdy as hell.
Okay.
But like it looks, after what Daleth just did to it, it looks like he'd keep going for, a couple more hits of that.
I think I am going to cast Ice Darts.
Okay.
Sorry, give me just 1 second. Wherever the hell that is on my list. Okay, cool. I will be targeting 1 to this book, 1 to this book, 1 to this book, and 2 to the bookshelf.
Okay.
So I will just stretch out my hand, Mystelia Congelata, and fire 5 shards of ice, 1 from each finger. I do have to make an attack roll for each of those.
Wonderful. Is that a touch attack or ranged touch? Or is it just a ranged attack?
Ranged touch.
Okay.
Dear Lord. I'm not rolling good.
Uh-oh.
I'm rolling funny numbers, though.
Funny.
Yeah, I rolled 5, 5, 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
Let me see. What is my bonus, though?
Your
Also,
range
I
bonus
thought
is a
you
+6.
Okay, cool. And where is that on my sheet for future reference?
D19.
Okay, cool. So that is 11, 11, 11, 16, 21. 16 and 21, the last 2 are going to this bookshelf.
11.
Is
Also,
touch without dexterity?
It's with. It's touches no natural armor.
Or sorry,
no
is the touch armor class
and-
with dexterity?
Yeah, it's
Huh?
Yeah,
It's basically- yeah, it's
touch
no-
does include dexterity.
yeah, it does include it. Yeah, it's just no natural armor, no
Yeah,
armor, no
flat-footed is
and
the
no
one that
shield.
doesn't include dexterity.
Oh. Okay, so the 11s will miss. Everything else will hit.
Xenia, I know you're apprehensive about hitting the books, but we gotta hit them.
Friends! They're just
This is too
misguided.
funny.
So I think this one you hit, correct?
No, I did 11, 11, 11, and then 10, 15
Oh,
was
wow.
the order of rolling.
Okay.
So, well, this is the, 16, 21.
Yeah, both of
Yeah,
those
so
will hit.
again, like I said, I rolled funny numbers.
And
Okay, you said those two hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. D4s again. They're so hard to pick up.
It do be like that.
I know, right? Ooh, we're rolling good numbers on this, though. Okay, give me just a sec to... number is that? 3, 6, 4, 10, 12, plus... that is 4 dice, times 2 is 8. I said 12, so 20 points of ice damage. Well, sorry. It's 20 points of damage, half of which is cold. It doesn't say what the other half is, but I'm assuming piercing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
darts, right? That makes sense.
Yeah, It seems like it's fully effective so far.
Yeah, it's funny. That doesn't
Okay, cool.
tell you.
21 you
I'm
said,
so
right?
Sorry! 20 points of damage.
20.
Because
Okay.
let's see, that's 6, 10, 12, 8, 20. Yep.
Okay. The bookshelf looks still in good shape.
that's a sturdy bookshelf then.
Oz, it's your turn.
Yeah, that didn't want it to be in good shape, to be honest with you. Okay, well, it's time.
Mhm.
I see all of these books, effectively, expelling pages, which I would assume kind of like them taking the actions to cast the spells. So I'm going to reposition myself. To do that, I'm going to use my standard action and go into an alternate form.
Oh, okay.
I will change my form from human to Avariel, which is flying elf, which gives me a flight
Ooh.
speed of 50.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fly up to here
All right, you're
and
flying.
kind of taunt them. That's pretty much my whole turn. The only other thing is that I'll do my fast healing. So, but now I'm in position that if they provoke attacks of opportunity for casting spells or moving towards people, I can at least help.
Yeah, you've noticed something interesting. It hasn't been casting defensively, and it just shoots its stuff.
Yeah.
You think that it doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Well, live and learn.
Book just shoot at stuff.
But with that said, that was your full turn, and the fire is going to spread.
Hmm.
Oh.
Hmm.
Ashmore, it's your turn.
All right. Moving here, Swarm of Crystals, using 6 power points, 64 damage on these 2 books. They take 14
damage.
each.
The sheets will be shredded.
All right, and yeah, my turn's done. Plus, that stopped my concentration on deflection field, but it lasts another round, so I still have
Mhm.
plus for the AC onto my next turn. And yeah, my turn's done.
Okay. The remaining books are gonna shoot some darts at Oz. You're gonna take 2 damage from this guy.
Okay, 2.
This guy's dead. This guy's dead. This guy's dead. This guy's dead. This guy is gonna shoot Polo.
Mm.
You're gonna take 2 damage.
Two.
This guy is dead. This guy over here is gonna shoot Oz for 5 damage.
4 damage.
And the bookshelf, it's gonna shoot books at everyone. Magic missile book.
Mm.
Is yeah. Polo, you are gonna take 2 damage. A book flies at you and attacks you, and just poof.
It's fucking books.
Oz, a book hits you for 2 damage.
2 damage.
Xenia, 4 damage. A book bonks you on the face.
This is the first time I've ever said this, but please stop giving me books.
Galeth, a book, hits your ankle for 3 damage. And 2 damage to Ashmore as it hits your shoulder.
That's gonna leave a
Polo,
marker.
it's your turn.
My turn. This I just wait no. I had to make my move first. Not my
So
move.
you can make a 5-foot step if you would like. That's a free action.
Mhm.
Or a swift action, I believe. And you can move there. And you can
What el-
use the rest of your action to make a full attack on this guy if you would like. You can use all of your attacks.
Okay. Just making sure it's like, oh, I move. That means like I only have one punch. One
Yeah.
hit.
Punch.
One punch. Right. Yes, swift reaction. Oh, now I'm dead. Look at this thing.
yeah. Change layer. Back. Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
No, it's just gonna be over you.
Yeah, it's fine.
There you
I
go.
will do my full attack. Does like size adjust works in this one or no?
Size adjust?
Is that for myself or is it for the enemy?
That's
Oh,
for you.
that's for you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's like when you change sizes.
that's it. Making sure.
hmm
I said, oh, this enemy is small. It's just this guy. I got 2 hits, 29 and a 26.
Both will hit.
Yeah. Because also adding another. Do I put like 2 piercing or just 1?
Just 1.
Okay. Give it a second. Let me check.
Yeah, also both of those hits will hit.
Mm-mm.
Did I just lose connection?
Oh, hello.
Oh, we
Hello?
hear you.
Oh
Is
no.
anyone there?
Oh,
Yep.
Oh no, I don't see.
yeah, I hear you.
Uh,
I-
okay,
I
I
can
cool.
lost your
hear-
video feed, though.
Everything turned off for a second.
Oh no.
I don't know if I see you guys on roll 20.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'll refresh. Roll 20.
Did we all just simultaneously have the same issue?
Look, everything was fine on my
I
end.
think
maybe.
so.
Yeah, it looks fine for me.
Yeah, if you're not seeing the names at the bottom, just refresh. Polo, what
Yeah, give me a
what's your
second.
damage?
Uh,
Just to let you know, there is a calculator at the side of you could do the dice. And since you
Yes.
hit 2 times, that's
I got a 20.
you got 20
Two.
damage.
Yeah, the
22?
total, yes.
Okay. It is ultra dead. You give it a
Ultra
bum
dead.
bum bum.
Oh, no. Is this within reach? No, it's good. I don't think.
Yeah, it's dead. But
It's
please
dead.
make me a fortitude save because the dusty book
poof
turns
again.
into dust and makes it hard to breathe.
All the books, we're poofing.
Ah.
Amen. 14.
14 is not going to be enough, and you're going to be coughing.
Thank God. Already having like 5 years smoke now. There's like I'm coughing from this.
Mhm.
Although I know you don't like to read, but you're supposed to. You read books with.
You're breaking up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
fair
oh, no.
internet's.
Oh no. I thought it was just me. So oh, is that go gone?
If you need, just hold your breath.
Oh, fuck.
We can get out of here after we're safe.
She's just coughing. Yeah. Good thing I'm already
Basically,
coughing.
you are.
Oh wow.
Hello?
That sounded
Sounds
robotic.
like they sent all over audio in the same breath.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Wait,
Where
what?
did I go?
Okay.
There was like a speed up audio of you
It
talking.
sounded so cybernetic just now. It was
Yeah. Why
Okay.
am I suddenly dropping my entire network?
I was like, oh, I was looking at myself too because if you're lagging, if you're something, I would be too.
Mhm.
It feels everything's fine.
Daleth, is your turn though.
What?
Awesome. As a move action, I need the bookcase to roll a will save.
Okay.
As a will.
So 26.
That's
What the hell? Hey, I'm having major technical difficulties.
That's not
Um,
good.
Yeah.
And I just want to make sure that you are taking into account the -2 from the last
Yes.
time I did it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Who is
Then you
using my
pass.
headset?
I'm very sad.
I
And
gotta
then I will
What?
attack it with my axe.
Okay.
really
Who's
quick.
doing
Is
this?
somebody right now actively holding the fire down?
Yeah, that's me.
No, I'm
No.
not you. Okay.
Okay, good.
Lego stream cut.
Yes, refresh.
14 touch tech.
14 is gonna hit.
Awesome. I do 18 damage.
Okay.
Specifically cold damage.
As another spot of ice appear on it, along with other icicles that have hit it from Xenia. Is that your full turn?
Yeah, if it's still up, that's my full turn.
Yeah, it still looks pretty sturdy. Xenia, it's your turn.
Okay. Is it only the 2 in the bookshelf left?
Yep. Everything else has been shredded to bits, and there is fire in the room. It is burning hot.
Cool. How sturdy is the bookshelf looking?
You know, if you were to give it a number, maybe it's like a 5 out of 10.
Okay. All right, I will do.
5 out of 10 attractiveness.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, I was dealing with technical difficulties, so I didn't
Yeah,
get to look at all
okay.
the things I could do.
Sag.
Wait, Haida.
Mhm.
Wait,
is there like
did chat lose stream again? Because it's back up if you refresh on my end.
let me see.
What about the chat?
Yeah, I can
Uh,
see your stream.
Someone just said that it was still down.
Still probably refreshing.
We're good? Okay, cool.
There you go. We're
Perfect.
back. You're back.
All right. Give me just 1 second.
Okay. Do you want Oz to go first, or?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just do another what I did last time. Oh, look,
Yeah,
there's
just
the
don't
message
roll
that I'm
a
live.
bunch of 5s. It'll be fine.
Yeah. All right, I'll use I starts.
Okay.
Congelata Misalia. And fire off. I'll shoot. I feel like Polo and Oz probably have those 2 books, so I think I'll just shoot them all at that guy,
Mm-hmm.
the bookshelf. Oh, we're rolling so much better this time.
Just need the technical difficulties.
The lowest roll is an 18.
They will all hit if that's the case.
Okay.
5 out of, oh, that's like Hindi 4.
Oh yeah. This will take just a sec. All right. Two plus. That is.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
10.
Chat's talking about Tarrasque.
That is-
This is session 5.
Tarrasque? Who is saying Tarrasque? Who is bringing that?
Not even
evil
mini
on
Tarrasque,
us?
straight up Tarrasque.
Straight Tarrasque.
Also, like everybody need to
Yeah,
what
right,
is it,
guy. What's
knock
up,
again?
man? What's going on?
Stream
Oh,
together. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
went
don't
down.
think
What's
it's
the DM
showing
something?
it.
yeah. I'm not
Yes.
on the. Let me request to join again.
Sag.
Cool. But that is 42 points of damage.
Mhm.
Okay. With 42 points of damage, the bookshelf will go down. As- yeah, you did a lot of damage.
Oh, there's a big X.
Yeah. Just and it keels over, going frontward, and the rest of the books will just fall down onto the ground.
Oh, okay.
So sorry.
Oh,
Forgive me.
the fire's
Well-
still spreading.
Now we have a fucking fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we better get out of here.
Coffee for it.
Don't worry, we won't tell anyone what you did to the books today.
Unless
Right.
Okay.
unless Zinnia has an ice storm to put it out or something. We need to get out of here.
I could put the fire out with my tears.
Well, while you're crying, the fire continues to expand.
Yeah, let's go.
I can put it out.
You can. Good. We're gonna die.
Oh, it makes sense. See, there's books here, so it's gonna spread more.
I'll save the rest of the books.
You gonna do something cool?
Literally.
I will eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't. So, are you saying you're gonna try to put out the fire, or you guys gonna run
That
away?
was, I already used my turn.
It's the next turn now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll forego
Yeah, I
all
think
of
I would say
my
combat
turns.
done. So yeah,
Mhm.
we can just.
Oh, you killed them. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, we'll go in the next
We
turn
just got
because
the
the
fire,
fire is
yeah.
spreading.
Cool.
If you guys want to run away and let everything burn, you guys could do that. If you want to put it out
Um,
somehow, we could do that.
I can put it up.
alright,
Yes, we're
then
gonna explore more.
Ashmo will
We
wait.
can have this fire spreading.
I will wait to see what Zinnia does. But in the meantime, I must depart.
Is it free moving or is it still in combat?
Okay.
Alrighty. We'll probably end here after Xenia is done doing cool stuff, and then yeah.
Do the cool thing.
Cool stuff.
Yep, I'll just walk around the corner very, very casually, very somberly, and I'll just hold out a hand, and I'm going to use Alacritus Cogitation plus Flash Frost plus Sculpt spell on Glitter Dust, which will turn Glitter Dust into a cold-based spell, which, and because it is an area, it creates a layer of ice across the ground of the entire area of effect. So basically, I just spray frosty glitter, and the entire floor in this area freezes.
Okay. The flames die down, and you quell the flames. All you see is that black dust covered in ice now. It is a slippery mess.
I'm so sorry.
Way to save the rest of the book, Cydia.
And the oxygen.
I
Yep,
know.
I'm here.
I mean, we could have just left. for
Fat
that
Zinnia
part
on the
if we had
back,
to.
like, yeah, there. It'll be alright. At least you saved. At least you saved the rest of them.
The sacrifice must be made, I guess. They just coughing in the corner.
Alrighty.
Well, alright.
That will
Ooh.
probably be everything because I know Razzle, you have to go. I don't
Yeah.
want you to, miss more. But this is our 3
At least we
hours.
did some battle.
Next week we'll do a little bit more exploration. Yeah. Hope you guys are having fun, and
Yeah.
we'll
Oh, yeah.
see you guys next week.
Next week it is.
But for any of the current viewers, we're gonna try to raid to someone, and show them why 3.5 is great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Take care.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
And I'm going to
Bye-bye.
steal all the people in my chat.
Okay.